Welcome back to the Danielle Smith series for the 15th episode and Christmas special, Danielle Smith's Christmas Adventure. Danielle was looking forward to Christmas, but then what child of nearly 9 isn't? It was Christmas Eve, and she was busy wrapping her presents to her parents, as she always left it until then to do. Once she was done, she came and put them around the bottom of the Christmas tree before hugging John and Linda tightly. That night, they put her to bed just after 8 o'clock, wishing her a Merry Christmas and loving her very much as they would forever. They kissed and hugged her goodnight and left to settle down. She awoke to find herself surrounded by snow and ice, and suddenly wearing thick, warm, woolly clothes and rubber boots for trekking through the snow. She was puzzled as to where she was at first. As she walked around for a bit, she picked up some hints as to where she might be. The first hint was some reindeer hoof prints in the snow which were tracing her footprints. She moved out of the way as a sledge came passing by, transporting a man in an elf costume and guided by a single reindeer. He stopped to pick her up. "Danielle, where are we?" "Man in elf costume. This is the North Pole, my dear." They soon arrived at a big building, parked the sledge outside, unharnessed the reindeer and entered the building. As soon as they entered the building, her mouth fell wide open. She found herself standing in an enormous toy factory, with lots of workers dressed as elves bustling around. That was where the man who had brought her in clapped his hands, and the whole place transformed into a bustling workshop, and all the men and women assumed their true forms. They really were elves, and this was Santa's workshop. She looked out the window to see the North Star in the sky, and Aurora Borealis protecting them from being seen by just anyone. She was amazed to be in Santa's workshop at the North Pole, and that she was the first person ever to visit such a splendid place. A hand tapped her on the shoulder, and she turned to find herself gazing right into the kind, jovial face of Santa Claus himself, and what a sight he was. He welcomed her very warmly to his workshop, and showed her around personally, and she was really amazed. He showed her the naughty and nice list, and indicated that she was on the nice list, as her name showed up where he indicated it. She joined him on his rounds that year as he was dropping her off with her household's gifts. She had so much fun helping him deliver presents worldwide, and as they passed over the Smith household, she was teleported back into her bed, asleep, and the presents appeared around the Christmas tree. She awoke on Christmas morning to find her Christmas stocking at the foot of her bed, and wasted no time opening them. Included among them was a special framed photograph of her and Santa with the elves and some chocolate treats. John and Linda were so amazed when they saw it. She found a note reminding her it was a magic photograph and would only reveal itself to true believers, but would only appear normal to non-believers. That day, she received lots of lovely presents ranging from a children's makeup kit to a vanity dresser, and her main present, which was a brand new home computer. This was the best Christmas ever. Truly, this time.